Alright, so here today we got something pretty fun. I wanted to make sure you are aware of this information because, again, we're in a weird time, and I understand that also, but I do want to make a few things clear, and also people keep asking me what's my plan. Again, I got my A2, I'm good to go. I am not going to be spending, so I'm going to go back to that free-to-play way of earning the currency and giving you the best advice I possibly can. Again, you don't consider me a free-to-play, so be it. Can't help with that, that's it, right? But I will be trying to give some advice that I would run with and kind of use in this scenario, because there's a few things I want to mention. Yes, people have their sights kind of hammered onto the anniversary, but I want to make something clear. Just know this, because don't set yourself up for failure. You'll see why. Like and subscribe, upside a ton. Let me jump into this. Let me break it down simply for you, just so you know. Don't already know, this is the patch notes. This is the patch notes that actually dropped for the anniversary, correct? If you were to read here, again, it's gonna be like a little small print for you. I can full screen it temporarily, but it says this: there's a 4% chance of acquiring SSR Nikke in Special Recruit, and a 1% chance of acquiring SSR Dorothy. If you're planning to go full-on whaling for Dorothy, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. Just be aware it's a 1% and a 4%, alright? Whales will still probably whale, because it's the only time they can ever guarantee Dorothy like that, or whatever the character is. Let's say it's Red Hood. That's the only time they can guarantee Red Hood. So they're going to chase Red Hood. Yes, you can dupe out Red Hood very easily off of that, and after, you know, that's it, right? There really is no chance. Similar to a collab, pulling a Pilgrim afterwards is hell. It genuinely is hell. It can happen, a collab can happen, but it's hell, correct? So, how I always feel is this: yes, as a free-to-play, I'll get my one copy. I'll hope and pray to get it from here and there on like the standard banner whenever it happens, and if it doesn't happen, so be it, right? Trying to dive for dupes off of this Pilgrim banner, or any Pilgrim banner for that matter, is terrible, and I'll be honest with you, okay? Yes, the only thing that ruins my entire point is I got 2 copies of Dorothy for free, all for free summons somehow, but Modernia murdered me. Literally, never in my life have I gotten shafted on a banner that badly. That banner showed me how bad it is for a 1%. It just was miserable, correct? So, a 1 in a 4 chance. That means you have to get 4 SSRs for at least a 25% chance of that capacity, or beyond that, you can just miserably fail every single time. Because again, every time you see that gold flash, right now it's a 50-50. If you think that you're getting shafted now, imagine a 75-25 split. You have to realize that how many players have picked up the game since Dorothy till now, or people that have after Dorothy till now, correct? A lot of players. They're expecting a decent anniversary. It's a 1% banner unless they're super nice, which I don't think they are. Could be. It's the first anniversary. Let's be very nice. Again, that could happen, but it would also shatter expectations for everything, where we're going to be like, oh, that means in the future we want Pilgrims to be 2%, and we'll expect that, and I probably don't think they want to do that. So just keep in mind, if you plan on dumping gems, purely gems onto this banner, it's going to potentially be miserable for you. It's potentially going to be miserable. How I am going to do it, as again, my own way, this is how I'm going to do it, so just take my advice if you would like to, but this is my plan. So, I was able to amass a pity over here. Again, let's say I'm at like 50 gold tickets right now, 100 gold tickets right now, whatever. You'll have time to amass a pity. I did the math for you. I came to about, let's say, you'll get about altogether 12 to 15 multis by the time the anniversary is ending. Let's just go with that number, all right? Because first off, the anniversary is going to give you 50. We're going to get 2 events over here, so 10, free multis, correct? You're going to probably also have all your dailies done and everything, so 2 more multis. So 2, 4, plus the 5, you're already at 9. Now counting SP Arena, counting Outpost, counting other things, the daily, weekly, and monthly stuff in the shop. All that stuff exists. It's around 12 to 15. So if you're at like anything below 5 multis, probably the best thing you can do, or 5, like 50 of these, correct? 50 of these currency, probably don't pull, right? Save those gems, because you don't want to be in a situation, right, where you miss the anniversary. It's the worst thing you can ever do. But also, I'm going to summon these banners. I think that's what I'm going to do. They're limited characters. They're probably going to dip. I got 2 multis and this one over here, so I got 3 multis. Probably I can scrounge up another multi before the event ends, potentially 2 if I clear out Lost Sector and stuff like that. So my plan probably is to chase some dupes here, because it's the only time, and it's a 2%. It's a better thing for that to pull. But again, If you're not going to be able to pity the anniversary, don't do it. And if you want to also get dupes on the anniversary, you'll have to save. Just know that don't try to chase dupes heavily, because it's going to be pretty much hell to do that, just because it's a 1%, correct? And remember, some of us are also still trying to just chase the initial copy, and I would recommend, if you are chasing that initial copy and you really want these characters, just continue to chase them. Don't listen to any anniversary thing or whatever. You have a chance, even if you miss the anniversary, to still get the characters. And you have to also realize, you're getting, we're going to say, because they have to one-up the half anniversary. I'm saying bare minimum 5 multis. They gave you 55 summons back then, which is 5.5 multis. But this time I'm expecting 6 at least multis. Maybe 5 is still fine, 5.5 or whatever. But they shouldn't go lower, obviously. So those 5 multis they give you during the anniversary, it's okay of a chance to actually try to pull the character. So it's not like end all, I didn't get it, it's all over. You still have multiple chances to do it. And again, if they pull out all the stops and give more, you definitely can do better. And if there is a sort of Halloween event and you skip that, that's an extra multi in the feed, that's an extra somewhat gems in the thing. So there is potential for you to make it and be perfectly fine. Again, the math is 12 to 15, so there is a lot of leeway, a lot of room you have to kind of make it for these banners. Again, and if you don't really care for the anniversary, just have fun here. It's a collab, it's not coming back. If you like Nier that much, you enjoy. These characters are very powerful, and I gotta say, if you plan on skipping them because of whatever, good on you, skip them. I am telling you now that these characters will be kind of, and I'm gonna die on this hill, it's gonna be must-haves. I think both characters are must-haves in the aspect that, for solo raid and other teams like this, like currently, they're decimating. Any solo raid that's going to have parts, they're going to decimate. The current solo raid we have right now has parts. Mother Whale, I think A2 is going to do damn great. Anything that has parts, A2 will slaughter. And then anything with 2B. 2B scales on mass teams so well that is another team that kind of is formed for people that don't want to invest into Guillotine and build Guillotine. 2B's there. If you do have Guillotine, you have 2B, you have Scarlet. It's a very powerful team. So both characters kind of make their own meta in a way, and they do great at that. So missing out, just bare bones, missing out is the stupidest thing you can ever do, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Again, if you don't agree with that, save for the anniversary, have a blast there. Just know it's a 1 in 4 chance to pull an SSR. Every time you get an SSR, be aware it's a 1 in 4. Here's a 2%. So remember, every time you get a gold flash, it's a 50-50. If you're already feeling the burn every single time you summon, just know it's going to feel like that during the anniversary. Again, I remember what happened. Ignore that. I remember what happened. I was there during the first anniversary. It was miserable. Or not the first anniversary. The Modernia banner. It was miserable. I got shafted so freaking hard. I was contemplating quitting the game. I'm like, maybe I should just reroll an account. I think I should. In the end, I had to pity Modernia. Yes, Dorothy was a little bit biased because I got insane luck there. But again, there's also, if they bring back those free summons, you have 14 free summons technically too. There's a lot of stuff they can kick up for the anniversary. So again, this is a collaboration. Have fun with the collaboration. It comes basically every 6-8 months. Who knows when. It'll come again if we ever get another collaboration. Remember, it took so long to get this collaboration in the first place. Who knows when we get another one. So enjoy it. Take care of it. Dupe whoever you want to dupe. And just have a blast. Again, my plan, again, don't consider me free to play. Ignore that part of it. But whatever I gain now till anniversary will be free to play. Summons earned. So I plan to summon. Again, that's just biased because I have this. If I was below 50, I wouldn't be pulling. Correct? Just because I want to be able to pity the character. Given I'm way above 50, I can pity a character. I am pulling. Correct? If I was at 60, I would personally still pull if I had some gems that I could scrounge up. Because again, from this point onwards, you can gain a decent amount of multis. And you can probably make it a pity. Just again, take that with a grain of salt for the reason of if they don't give you 5 multis, it's all over. So you have to hope Shift Off is pretty nice to us this anniversary. Remember, they're even getting more generous as the game has gone on. So if they get less generous during the anniversary, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. I bare bones 5 multis is all I want. Anything less than that, we're fighting. We're literally fighting, okay? So just hope for 5 multis. Again, anything less, they're doing less than the last anniversary. That was a half anniversary. So realize that now. But my 10 cents, do what you want with that information. If you want to ask in the comments if you need any help, more than happy to help you. That's, again, just my 10 cents. Everything up and coming should just be standard stuff. If they do a Halloween, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to summon for Halloween, summon for Halloween. But you have to realize that anniversary is right after Halloween. So don't think you can. Unless you're skipping. Like, if you skipped Nier, maybe you can. If you got very lucky on Nier, then maybe you can. But I don't think most people are going to. Like, Halloween, no one's summoning for anything there. Ever. For the entirety of this game. Just because there's an Annie right after. So, yeah. My 10 cents.